ఈ ఆర్పిఎన్ అనేది, ఐఎమ్ సారీ ఫర్ ద డిస్టర్బెన్స్, ఆర్పిఎన్ అనేది కామన్, ఇది న్యూమరికల్ అండి. ఒక నెంబర్ అది. ఆ రిస్క్ ప్రయారిటీ నెంబర్ అని ఎలా వస్తుందంటే లైక్లీహుడ్ ఆఫ్ అకరెన్స్, లైక్లీహుడ్ ఆఫ్ డిటెక్షన్, కాస్ట్ అండ్ లైక్లీహుడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎఫెక్ట్. ఆ 3 నెంబర్స్ కలిపితే వస్తుంది. అది నేను దీంట్లో ఉంది, దీంట్లో చూపిస్తాను మీకు. ఓకే ఫైన్. సో కమింగ్ టు ఐటమ్ 1. ఐటమ్ 1 అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏం తీసుకున్నానంటే ఫైన్ సి an item is the focus of FEMA project. For system, FEMA is the system itself. System ki enti? System ki okvela for system fault mode affects fault mode, sorry, failure mode and affects analysis anedi system itself. Ade failure. Okay, see, failure. Okay, sometimes I just have in overflow I told it as fault. Okay, don't mind. Okay, fine. So not able, mute your calls, everyone mute your calls. Fine. So coming to the failure mode, if for system it's a system itself. For design what it is? For design we have subsystem or components under analysis. Okay, for process, this is usually one of the specific step of manufacturing or assembly process under analysis. Okay, as repeated by an operation description. Example, bicycle handbrake subsystem. సో ఇక్కడ ఇది మీరు చూస్తే ఇక్కడ క్లియర్ గా మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. దే he has given one analysis. సో ఇది క్లియర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఆల్ టెరైన్ సేఫ్టీ హైరార్కీ. ఓకే, ఆల్ టెరైన్ బైసికల్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, ఆల్ టెరైన్ బైసికల్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, కొండలు ఎక్కుతాయి కదా. ఓ ఫైన్, ద బైసికల్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ used on hilly surfaces or terrain based surfaces. Those are called terrain bicycles. So he has taken an example of bicycle system. Okay, frame, the bicycle frame comes under subsystem, front wheel comes under subsystem, rear wheel comes under subsystem. I want everyone to relate this to your workplace components or workplace systems. What will be the workplace system? Machinery, okay, conveyor, cranes, vehicle, even car, bike, anything comes under subsystems. Fine. So what is the, did you clearly understand? He has taken bicycle as a system, all terrain bicycles as system, and subsystem he has taken all the components. So here in 1.8 he is talking about item identification for all terrain handbrake design FEMA. Okay, see here, if it is handbrake, if it is subsystem, it will falls under design FEMA. Design is a part of design, right? Bike cable is also a part of design, right or not? Bike cable is also a part of design. So he took it as design FEMA. So function. So what do you mean by function? What we have discussed, item we have taken this cycle. Okay, as a system. What is the function of the brake? See, function, what he is saying now, function is what the item or process is intended to do. Okay, what is the function?
To stop the cycle.
Yes, to stop. That is what the brake is intended to do. How the cycle, how it will be stopped? By having a good friction. If it is having the brake, if it is having good friction between the brake and the rubber of the brake and the cycle rim, only that due to the friction it will stop. Okay, so function is, or coming to the function only, we'll have what it's saying. Function is the item of process intended to do, usually given a standard performance or requirement. For design FEMA, it is a primary purpose to design intent of the action. Okay, what is for design FEMA, what he's saying? He's saying he's concentrating on the intent of the action. What do you mean by intent of the action? For the actual purpose of that design. Okay, for process FEMA, this is primary purpose of manufacturing, assembly, operations. Okay, if it is design FEMA, it's a design intent of the item. If there is a process FEMA, what is when process FEMA is applicable? When the manufacturing or assembly operation is be going on. Okay, just hold on for a second. Okay, fine. Functions are typically described in verb non-format. For example, see, it's not a big deal. See, example provides the correct level of frictions between verb and noun in means actions and also the things involved. Okay, fine. Just for a moment, read this example. Okay. So what do you do? What did you study? Provide the correct level of friction between brake pad assembly and wheel rim to safely stop bicycle in the required distance under all operating conditions. What do you mean by all operating conditions? Whether it can be raining, whether it can be summer, terrain, it can be anything. It should be what is the function of that brake? It should stop the bicycle in a required distance. Okay, sometimes what happens, if we apply the brakes in one point, it will get applied in other distance. That's not fair. That is not considered. Okay, so this is the example of item function. Okay, potential failure mode. Okay, see, don't get confused. We are in near item and we are discussing about function. Okay, so after function, what we have? Oh my god, potential failure mode. Okay, so see, this is the function. What is the function? Provides the correct level of friction between brake and assembly. Okay, so he's saying the brake provides the correct friction between brake pad and the assembly and wheel rim to safely stop bicycle in required distance under all operating conditions is what we discussed. So what is the potential failure mode? Insufficient. See, you clearly understand the potential failure mode. This is not this is not completely failure. This is not completely failed. This is a potentially fail. This has a potential to fail. Okay, fine. See, it is written truncated here. Don't bother about it. Truncated means like a partial information is given, is what he's saying. Okay, don't bother this. Fine. Potential failure mode. Insufficient friction delivered by handbrake subsystem. Insufficient friction between brake pads and wheels during heavy rain conditions. This can be a potential failure mode. So why this potential failure mode is considered? Why? Because we are doing FEMA failure mode. We are doing this is the main core concept. This is the cause. Insufficient friction delivered by handbrake. This is a failure mode. What will be the in what way this failure mode may help us to improve the design? This is what the core concept is. Fine. So this is what potential failure mode. So this is not yet failed, but if it is neglected or if it is not controlled, it will be a complete failure. Okay, so failure mode. See, here it is he's saying what is the clear abbreviation of failure mode. So failure and mode are two different words. Okay, failure and mode. He is referring to dictionary. No, like see, failure is an act of ceasing of function or in state of non-functioning. Mode is defined as a way in which something occurs. See, to clearly explain you, due to non-functioning of a system, okay, due to non-functioning of system, something may occur, something may happen. That is what failure mode is. Delhi Jappu. నేను ఆఫీస్ లో ఉన్నాను వచ్చే సరే నువ్వు ఆఫీస్కి వచ్చి క్యాబిన్కి వచ్చి. సో I'm very sorry. Failure mode means if something due to non-functioning of functionality, due to the non-functioning of a particular function, okay, something may occur. It can be anything. Okay, it can, if it is our failure mode due to non-functionality of brake, something may occur. So what can occur? What is the potential failure? If what can occur, we'll look into it. Failure mode. Failure mode is the manner in which the item or operations potentially fails to meet or deliver the intended function, okay, and associated requirements. That's simple thing what we have discussed till now. Okay, it fails to deliver the, see, what is the brake actually does? For example, if the crane is lifting a 1-ton bags, okay, what is the function of the crane? What does it do? It should lift.
It should lift
In a
the
proper, yes, it should lift from one place to another without falling off weight or without any toppling. Okay, that is the main function, right? ఇప్పుడు ట్రైన్ పడిపోకుండా దాన్ని వెయిట్ పడిపోకుండా ఎత్తి పక్కన పెట్టాలి, లేదా క్రెయిన్ కూడా పడిపోకుండా దాన్ని ఆ వెయిట్ ని ఒక దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంకో దగ్గరికి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాలి.
క్యారీ చేసేటప్పుడు చుట్టుపక్కల సరౌండింగ్స్ కి
సో ఇక్కడ అవునండి, అవును. సో ఇప్పుడు ఫెయిల్యూర్ మోడ్ అంటే ఏంటి? దానికి ఏదైతే ఫంక్షన్ ఉందో, ద ఫంక్షన్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఇంటెండెడ్ టు డూ, ఓకే, ఇట్ ఫెయిల్స్. ఫైన్. సో ఇన్సఫిషియెంట్ ఫ్రిక్షన్ డెలివర్డ్ బై ద హ్యాండ్ బ్రేక్ సిస్టమ్ బిట్వీన్ ద బ్రేక్ పార్ట్స్ వీల్ డ్యూరింగ్ హెవీ రైన్ కండిషన్స్. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఒక ఎక్స్ట్రాది యాడ్ అయింది. ఏంటిది? ఐటమ్ ఫంక్షన్. ఐటమ్ అర్థమైంది కదా. ఐటమ్ అంటే ఐటమ్ ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? హ్యాండ్ బ్రేక్ అని ఎందుకు పెట్టారు? మనం ఐటమ్ అనే if when you taking system as an item, okay, when you are doing FEMA for whole, you will keep system as an item. Here when it coming to design, he kept handbrake as an item. Okay, in that way you have to understand. Fine. So coming to the failure mode, we know what happened here. Okay, we know what happened. So after that, what happens? Potential effects of failure. So what do you mean by potential effects of failure? Bicycle wheel does not slow down when the brake lever is pulled. Potential is resulting in accident. Okay, that's a consequence. Usually when you do risk assessments and all that, these all comes under consequences. But when you're doing FEMA, it is taken as effects or potential effects of failure, or effect or effects. See why he's kept this S in brackets. There may be one effect for the failure, or there may be multiple potential effects. In this, he has written one effect. Bicycle wheel does not slow down due to the brake lever is pulled, potentially resulting in accident when the brake lever is pulled. So here other effect, what you can write? You can write you can write as you can write effect in related with the brake pad and also rim of the bicycle. Okay, in that way. Fine. So effect 4. So fourth, so effect is a consequence of failure on the system and end user. So see, what is the effect here? We are here now. Here we are. So he is saying, what is the effect? Effect means what? It's a consequence of failure. Okay, he's saying consequence of failure on the system or end user. అంటే ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఆన్ ద సిస్టమ్ అంటే బైసికల్ మీద అది ఫెయిల్యూర్, అది కాన్సిక్వెన్స్ చూపించింది. అండ్ యూజర్ అంటే ఎవరు? అండ్ యూజర్ అంటే ఎవరు? ద పర్సన్ హూ ఇస్ యూజింగ్ దట్ పీపుల్. ఓకే, ద ఎఫెక్ట్ ఈస్ ఎ కాన్సిక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫెయిల్యూర్. ఓకే, అంటే ఒక ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ ఫెయిల్డ్, what will be the consequence, okay, on the system, on the bicycle in our example, and the person who is riding the bicycle? That is known as effect. And good to petkondi. Okay, this can be single description of effect on the top level system or end user. Okay, this is the this can be a single description of effect on the top level system or the end users, or three levels of effect: local, next, high level. And see, he's saying this effect can be in any level. It can be in system level, subsystem level, or process level. Okay, so for process schemas, consider the effect at the manufacturing or assembly level. Okay, so as we see, when the word process comes, always remember there will be some kind of process safety, or there can be some kind of different mechanisms on one stage. And if you see some BMW companies and all, the engine will be designed in at one place. Everything comes and they all comes and combines at one place. Okay, that all from starting to beginning. That is called manufacturer and assembly level. Okay, if that also taken into consideration when it comes to process, for when we do uh, failure mode for and effect analysis on the process level. Okay, so see, how can we relate this second point to our example? We can relate like what? Okay, the brake is not having no friction, means the manufacturing level, the friction is not, the quality check is not being done in a proper way. So assembly level, when the lever is pulled, see what is written here: bike lever is pulled, potentially resulting in, does not slow down when the brake lever is pulled. Means, how can you relate this? You can relate this by the assembly of a brake is not proper. Okay, the manufacturer, after manufacturing, it can be a manufacturer defect or in the assembly level defect. That is process schema. Okay, there can be more than one effect for each failure mode. Each failure mode means for failure of anything there can be one or more effects. Okay, see what is the example he has given: bike wheel does not slow down when the brake lever is pulled. Okay, we have already discussed. Fine. So here he is talking about severity 10. Okay, why he has given severity 10? Normally severity rating or ranking is based on a particular numbers. If it is 1 to, actually he's taking 10 here. Normally people take is 1 to 5 or 1 to, depends. So one, if it is 1 to 10, he will just see. If it is 1 to 10, he says like this: one is no effect, loss of is something like, it's a severity. If it is 10, it is severe, highly severe. So what does it happen? What can happen if severity is 10? Why is given severity 10? Because there is a loss of life, because there is a fatality. That's the reason he has given severity 10. Okay, we have discussed. We have come to severity. Severity is a ranking number associated with the most serious effect for a given failure mode. So most serious effect. So see what can happen when the wheel goes down. Wheel doesn't know what is the different effects. Effects ఏమో అవుతాయండి? What are the different effects when there is effects are the wheel is not, the out of control is an effect. The wheel not getting proper grip is an effect. Okay, potentially resulting in accident. Before it is potentially resulting in accident, what is the effect? Okay, these all can happen. So as a part of that, there are many severities. Okay, the uncontrolled, that is a that is also can comes under affect uncontrollable. So at the end, at the last, what happens if he goes and had an impact with other objects or somewhere else? Okay, depending upon the area, depending upon the terrain he is working, okay, depending upon the uh, uh, environmental conditions, okay, depending upon environmental conditions, the severity depends, right or not? So that is how we'll take a severity ranking. Okay, based on the certain form of severity scale, a relative ranking with scope of specific FEMA. Okay, this fine. See what you can see here. What is the rank 10 potential failure mode? I'm reading here: failure to meet safety or other regulation requirements. This is an effect. Okay, criteria: severity of effect on product. Okay, just you remember this. Okay, remember this. You don't need to draw all the charts in your exam, but you have to draw the chart which I shown you at the beginning, 1 to so and so chart. Okay, fine. So here we coming to the severity ranking. What he's saying: potential failure mode affects safe vehicle operations and involves non-compliance and with government regulations without warning. Okay, so if it is severe, see, that is the reason he has given 10, because the situations at which they won't warn you or they won't give you the prior indication, but the incident can happen. Okay, that or failure can happen, failure of safety measures can happen. Okay, can lead to severe accidents. That's the reason he has given that as a potential or severity rating has 10. Okay, so cause, I would like everyone to understand the cause very clearly, because cause is the heart of failure mode and effect analysis. Cause is a heart. From the cause only, see, I just want to show you one thing, how it is divided. See here, the cause is the heart. Fine, fine. This is why I mentioned you this, why I given you this is, see, this is how the cause is deviated. Okay, classification and PR number is been derived. So cause should be always understood. You should understand the cause. Okay, cause is a specific reason for the failure, preferably found by asking why until the root cause is determined. So root cause analysis. So it's a combination of root cause analysis. If FEMA, so what did you understand? So root cause analysis is a part of FEMA. Yes or no? So he's saying you should determine the cause. Cause is determined by asking why until the root cause is determined. Otherwise, in some investigation patterns or techniques, when they follow 5Ps or ICAM analysis, 5Ps analysis, 4Ps analysis, 4 PIECE. Okay, not okay. Sorry, or 4Ps. P. It's a P, single P. People, when they do that, they'll follow this 5W and 1H series. So here, what he's saying, by asking why the brakes are not functional, why the lever is not getting applied, why the bicycle did not get stopped. Okay, why the assembly is done like that. Okay, fine. Why the cross checking has not been done, why the manufacturing in unit, why the manufacturing is done like that. Okay, it should be like root cause. Okay, some root causes will, when you're finding out the root cause, some root causes will be found in the design level only. Okay, some root causes you have to go for process level. Okay, some root causes you can find on the system level only. Okay, fine. For design FEMA, see, again he is saying about design FEMA, the cause is design deficiency that results in failure mode. So what do you mean by design deficiency? The brakes are not getting applied to the rim because of lack of friction. That is design deficiency. Okay, what we are talking about, cause in design FEMA. Okay, so that's which results in failure mode. If there is a design deficiency, okay, if we say about design deficiency in particular, we are talking about design FEMA and failure of design. Okay, understood? If we are talking about design FEMA, there is a deficiency in design and the failure of a design. We are not going into the deeper components. So here, what do you mean by process FEMA? Is cause of manufacturing or assembly deficiency that results in failure mode. Okay, you have to understand it clearly. Simple subsystem is a whole, design is a subsystem, and process is something. Process FEMA is done when manufacturing and assembly is being taken place. Fine. So process FEMA I have already explained. At the component level, cause should taken to the level of failure mechanism. Okay. at the component level. Component level means subsystems of subsystem. Okay, that's a component level. Fine. If a cause occurs, the corresponding failure may occur when there may be cause of each failure mode. Fine. Cable breaks. It's an example of he is given cause as cable breaks. That is the cause. He is he told in a vague way. He didn't mention anything. But take it as what is the cause? Improper functioning of cable breaks in the design level. Okay. Improper functioning of liver while in process level, because it's an assembly deficiency. Okay. See here what we have. If you are taking snapshots, don't try to draw lines on it. Okay, fine. So in 1 minute I'll end the class. Okay, again I'll start class. I don't know why the class fine. So what we have here: item, function, potential failure mode, potential effects of failure modes. We have this new column called potential causes of causes of failure. Okay. Occurrence is what is the likelihood, ante the probability at which a certain failure can occur. That's a occurrence. Okay.
Sir, at the end, will there be like any matrix or just like risk matrix? Is there any FEMA matrix?
Actually, risk matrix is something like don't that is a different concept. Okay. See, this risk matrix is different. Okay, risk matrix can be done when there is the risk analysis is being done. Okay. Wait. I actually they didn't paid for the class. Actually, 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. 15 minutes. They are having extra cost for the class. I'll end the class and I will just start the class immediately. Okay.
Okay. One doubt, sir.
Please.
Sir, actually, FEMA topic చెప్పారు కదా, ఇది అంటే
మీకు చెప్పాను కదా మీరు ఎప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు? మీకు చెప్పాను 104 టాపిక్ అని పెట్టాను కదా. 104 పేపర్ లో వస్తుంది. క్వాలిటీ కంట్రోల్.
అవునవును 104 లో యాక్చువల్లీ క్వాలిటీ కంట్రోల్ అండ్ ఆపరేషన్ హెల్త్ అని చెప్పి ఓకే.
దాంట్లో చూడండి ఒకసారి.
అందులో 7 టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ నా దగ్గర.
దాంట్లో మీరు ఏ సిలబస్ చూస్తున్నారో నాకు తెలియదు. మీరు సిలబస్ కరెక్ట్ చూడండి, దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది. ఓకే.
సిలబస్ లో అయితే 7 దాంట్లో ఫేమ్ అనే అంటే
నేను సార్ మీ పేరేంటి?
శ్రీనివాసరావు.
నేను మీకు సిలబస్ టాపిక్ లో ఎక్కడ ఉందో నేను చూపిస్తాను నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో. ఓకే, ఐ హావ్ టు ఎండ్ ద క్లాస్.
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ.